Greetings ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's Reddit series video from the subreddit HFY called Warned Chapter 2 The 8th Fleet. Written by You Sure I'm Not a Robot. The link to the original will be down below, and as always, I hope that you enjoy. The 8th Fleet. Commander 8 regarded the debris field in front of his ships. The Honorable Intelligence was dead, and now so was its base. Its homeworld was now surrounded by nothing but dead satellites and dust. Nothing was launching from there again. Now, for the outer system. Prepare the drones for the Divine Wind Doctrine. We will slip through and attack the rest. Commander 8 grinned. Begin the seeding of unfortunate accident array set up as we progress. The fleet picked up speed, aiming for a slingshot around the star. The ships divided into 7 squadrons, each one targeting on a different planetary system. Their first target was a rock world with 2 moons. Extensive terraforming had been evident. Clearly well defended, orbital platforms swarmed the space, defending what appeared to be a major shipbuilding facility. Commander 8, pity they designed it against invasion. Squadron 1 began collecting the big rocks and throwing them at the planet. Call me when everything is on fire. The drone's ships located every useful rock and began accelerating them towards the planets and moons. With no ships to oppose them, they simply stayed out of range of the weapons platforms. Within hours, the atmosphere was alight. Anything on the ground was long dead. Good work, Squadron 1. Execute Divine Wind on all remaining facilities. The drone ships reconfigured. They chose multiple trajectories and began their approach. By the time they impacted, they were moving at a respectable percentage of the speed of light. Kinetic energy is fun. Despite multiple losses, Squadron 1 impacted all the remaining assets. Nothing remained. Squadron 2 prepared for engagement. Commander 8 regarded the gas giant. According to the math he had worked out with Commander 9, this should be both possible and entertaining. Massive refineries were set up deep in the atmosphere. Endless streams of cargo ships moved between the layers. It truly was the work of ages. Squadron 2, let's blow that crap up. Engage antimatter generators, shields to maximum, begin descent. Unlike Squad 1, these were slow and gentle. The drone ships avoided all contact with the enemy. Those few that were engaged just continued to descend into the atmosphere, relying on their shields for protection. Over 200 simultaneous antimatter explosions ignited the core. The planet made its first and final bid to become a star. Tell Squadron 3 to gear up. Target 4 was a series of interconnected moonlets. For some reason, they had withdrawn every inhabitant from the surface. Missiles launched from hidden silos. Plasma fired from the deeply buried bunkers. Squad 3 attacked anyway. Over 40% of them fell to land. 60% was plenty. The drones emptied out an army of bots, human form carrying standard human weaponry, but without pity, without restraint, and without any way back. Everything mankind had ever learned in thousands of years of war. Trench war, blitzkrieg, jungle, urban. This was those bots carried, trained through a million simulations before they were ever let loose with live weapons. Their relentless march through the targets of broadcast live. Every helmet cam was posted on the universe at large. As the army swarmed through, killing with knives, hammers, and small arms that they made certain impression on any watching. Sir, Squad 3 reports that everyone else is dead. They are forwarding us all the intel they obtained. Excellent. Finish it. The bot army exploded. Every room became an inferno. Every corpse shrapnel. The twisted and burned remains of this habitation would be forever a mausoleum. A warning of humanity's potential for enthusiastic murder. Squadron 4 reports ready, sir. Inform the planet that they have 4 hours to evacuate or remain underground for the next 90 days. A green planet, blue clouds swirling, commercial spaceport only. A holiday world, a perfect place to take your family. No military to speak of, just like the colonies that these bastards attacked. 300 drone ships dropped into the atmosphere and began releasing white phosphorus. An ancient evil long banned on our homeworld was now the light rain on the cities. Once the cargo was discharged, the drones exploded. Everything burned. End of chapter. Chapter 3. Commander Rexek. Commander 8 has transmitted his intel. He has destroyed the system and is moving to his final mission. We do not anticipate any further contact. Godspeed to him. Contact the Council. The Council. The Council for the prosecution of battle spoke. Our fleets stand ready. He had to admit that he had been expecting that to be a more, dramatic statement. The missing fleets were painfully obvious. We estimate that we have an overwhelming advantage. Our fleets is an order of magnitude greater than anything that you humans can possibly field. Council drone interrupted him. Honorable ambassadors, the human Rexek desires to speak. The council muttered amongst itself until one of them announced, They obviously want to surrender. Let the fool grovel, then we will attack as soon as they stand down. We have wasted enough resources on this already. Commander Rexek readied himself. His uniform felt stiff. He considered those who had paid for the ticket here, who would continue to pay. Council, I apologize for not attending in person, but it was felt to be unwise. Your fleets have failed against us. We have demonstrated the cost of war between our people will bring. I ask that you now stand down, accept our sovereignty, and leave us in peace. The council erupted in rage. The prosecutor of battle was the first to respond. Your debt to us grows. We expected you to learn some humility. Our fleets stand ready to destroy you. We will speak in hushed tones of fate of you and your people. Surrender or die. Commander Rexek stood tall. Is this the view of the council? Yes, we will burn your world. Your people will serve only as a warning to others. Commander 8 had nursed the remaining fleets to their final destination. He knew it would come to this, even as he watched Commander Rexek plead for peace. Rexek knew as well, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Still, this would give the clown prosecutor something to cry about. He wished the commander fair sailing. Thankfully, he wouldn't be around to answer for what he was about to do. All ships go to the Divine Wind Protocol. I'm on target 1. Commander Rexek addressed the room. You have chosen poorly. I asked at the Council for the Prosecution of Battle to regard his homeworld. Behind the commander the screen lit up, each drone broadcasting its view and whole towards a planet. I believe you have family and property here. This is the cost of your penance, your futile and vicious wars. This is what war really fricking means. As he spoke, the drones entered into the atmosphere, unopposed. The screen narrowed to one camera. The Council for the Prosecution of Battle recognized his home, his family, his children, his life. He watched as the screen went white. The screen widened, showing hundreds of mushroom clouds rising up from the surface. Every major city, everything was gone. When you speak of burning our worlds, remember this. Yours burned too. Commander Rexek cut the screen. He was aware of the pain he'd inflicted. He, too, had watched his family burn. He knew exactly what he had done. He didn't expect to be forgiven. Prepare the fleets. Tell them the enemy is coming in hot and stupid. Tell Earth to watch the skies. The rage felt by the council spread. The calls for extermination, the screams for retribution were fueled by thousands of years of superiority and an embarrassed military. Action now was the only solution. The assembled council fleets gathered into an ad hoc meeting. Well, crap, we have no idea where the fleet is. We don't even know if they still have one. Why are we attacking this colony? Why aren't we just going for their homeworld? Look, we lost 3 fleets here. We're going in hot. Council insists this is destroyed before we continue the campaign. It's about optics. Our orders are to blow the system apart, leave only rubble, then move on to the homeworld. I know it's dumb frick stupid, but that's what the orders say. End of chapter. I hope that you enjoyed. If you'd like to support the channel or the author, all the stuff is down below. And as always, I hope that you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next story. Cheers. P.S. With all the changes in YouTube recently, it has become more a case of when my account will get banned rather than if my account will be banned, the same as everyone else. If you look down below, there is a link to my SoundCloud account where everything gets backed up. I recommend that you follow that account just in case something happens to this account. Other than that, everything will still continue as normal. Thanks. Cheers.